Rucha ist Khot hier from Flora Language Solutions. Herzlich willkommen. Heute ist Tag der deutschen Einheit, 3. Oktober. Das ist ein wichtiges Datum in Deutschland. So today is German Reunification Day, and today's date, 3rd October, is very important for the Germans. So we are not only missing all the celebration that goes on around this patriotic day, but we are missing the most important thing this year that happens in Germany in the month of September and the early week of October. Oktoberfest. Who else is not missing it? Vermissen Sie dann das Oktoberfest? Ich vermisse es sehr viel. Even though most of us might not be in Germany, or even the Germans or the Indians and even the other expat communities who are living in Germany, I'm sure are missing the Oktoberfest, because it is not only celebrated in Germany but all across India, South Asia, Americas and most parts of the USA and Australia as well. So today's video is going to be about the best TV shows that you can watch on Amazon Prime this weekend and many more weekends to come, as public places and events are not going to open up that soon, at least for this year. So without much ado, let's begin today's video. Before going ahead, I just want to remind you, please do consider subscribing to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you keep getting future updates. In the description box, I have also mentioned videos about best books, storybooks, movies, pop songs, apps, etc. And you can just check them out on my channel. So let's begin. The first show that I'm going to be talking about is something that Germany holds as its essence: Fußball or football. The name is Inside Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund is one of the most famous teams of the Bundesliga or the German football world, and I'm sure all the football fans out there must have at least heard about this team. So if you want to know about all the training facilities, about the locker room drama, about what goes on backstage and behind the scenes, and know the team members up front and close, then Inside Borussia Dortmund is a must-watch show. So this is basically a docu-series. It's in 4 parts, and it will surely take you on a wonderful ride of all the backstage drama that you want to see from the football world of Borussia Dortmund. The next show out there is for the history lovers who want to know more in German. So not necessarily about German history, but history from all around the world, but in German. So the show is Frauen, die Geschichte machten, or Women that Made History. Basically, this show talks about all the powerful women in the historical eras that made history, like Cleopatra, Queen Elizabeth, and in the near future, Sophie Scholl, and so many others from Germany, and all the international women out there. It talks about their lives, its struggles, and it's a small documentary that takes one woman leader in each episode and talks about her life, from how she became a leader, from how she began from the scratch, and what struggles she faced in history, etc. This show is also available with English subtitles, so if you don't understand a lot of history in German and it goes over your head, then just try and put on the subtitles. You will also find the trailer to this on YouTube. Frauen, die Geschichte machten. Next show on my list is Turkish für Anfänger, or Turkish for beginners. Wait. This show is not as it sounds. It's not about learning Turkish, definitely. So this show is a very great German hit comedy that was broadcast in almost 70 countries. The story goes as when a single mom with her kids moves in a house of a Turkish widower with his 2 teenage children. It is all about the drama that unfolds because of their cultural clashes, which has been depicted and shown in a comedy and a satirical way. So they are settled in Berlin, so you hear a lot of English words, a lot of Turkish words also in this whole story. So some of the title line has been written by writers of Turkish descent. So basically they are German citizens, but they have a Turkish background, or they are from Germany, because of which this series is a great watch, because you get to know a lot about the two cultures in a funny and comedy way. The next show on my list is Deutschland Drive. Now this is a thriller, so it's a very gripping German spy thriller. There is a person called Martin Rauch who was born and raised in East Germany, and then he was sent to West Germany as a very reluctant undercover spy agent. So he did not want to do it, but responsibility, patriotism and so on, and many more things which you'll discover in the series, because of which he was sent to West Germany. Now this was the first season, Deutschland Drive und There is also a season 2 available, which is Deutschland 86, and both can be accessed on Amazon Prime. You will definitely love this and binge watch this show because I did it. So Deutschland 83 83 and Deutschland 86 86. The list gets more interesting as we move ahead in the whole collection that I have gathered for you guys. So the next show is Tatort Köln. Now Tatort Köln is basically a very cult German crime show. So Tatort, T-A-T-O-R-T, Tatort is a very famous German crime series, or I would say crime franchisee, and it has a history of over 50 years. So Max and Freddy are like the top and the best homicide detectives from Germany, and also one of the best investigators that the country has found. You will definitely love this. Also, if you don't love it, I think you should definitely try and give it a watch, because it's a cult show, and cult shows basically talk a lot about the culture and show and depict the reality from the time they come. So it's a very good opportunity to know how Germany was 50 and 40 years back. Okay, so the next show that I'm going to recommend is a personal recommendation. So it is up to you if you want to take this recommendation or not. But this is, according to my personal opinion, a great series, because the amount of rich vocab and the kind of sentences that I learned here, even after knowing German, is immense, and I really would like to recommend this. So the next show is Stanbach, Line of Separation. Now Stanbach basically is a fictional village. The story that unfolds in Stanbach is from the real life town called Mjodlereuth, and so in the series, Stanbach is located on the borders of Bavaria and Thuringia, or Bayern and Thuringen in German, and the story is from the fall of the Third Reich. So there is an iron curtain which separates the town or the village of Stanbach, and what consequences the people suffer is how the drama unfolds. Also, this covers a time from the end of World War II to 1952, which was, I think, a very interesting period in history, because a lot of technological and industrial changes took place after the Second World War, and a lot of peace treaties also happened, and there was the emergence of a lot of ideologies at that time. So how this town deals with all this is what the drama is all about. The next show on my list is special because this is Amazon's first original German series, which was produced and fully financed by Amazon. So it's You Are Wanted. Though the name is in English, the series is totally and completely in German. So the story is about Lucas. Basically he was hacked, and it is all about online crime and how his life unfolds and how he deals with it, etc. So if you are an internet freak, if you love hacking and coding and want to know the pros and cons and how it affects a person's life, and learn some technological vocabulary also at the same time, then you should watch You Are Wanted. And I'm sure you'll definitely like Lucas because he's cute. And because this is Amazon's first original German series, I think we should definitely just, give it a chance and check out how it is. As I say, I try and keep the best for the last. So the best is not only according to me, but also according to the reviews that, I check out on IMDb, and some series which are like famous. So Dark is one German series that, really crossed boundaries and became a popular one. So I think the next series that has the potential to do this and, has some kind of dialogue that could actually resonate with the audience is Unsere Mütter, Unsere Väter, Generation War. Unsere Mütter, our mothers, Unsere Väter, our fathers, Generation War. This is an excellent World War II mini series that talks about 5 friends and the different paths they follow in life in the time of the Nazi Germany and the war, and how the drama unfolds is obviously a mystery to all of us. But it really touched me because not because of the kind of violence and the kind of emotions that I've shown you, but like I said, the dialogue has the power to resonate with the audience. So this is a definitely must watch and a must watch. And like I said, it is not like Dark, but unlike Dark, it's the best historical drama that I have seen in recent times in German. So do give it a try. So that was all on my side today. I hope you liked today's video. Once again, genießen Sie der freien Tag, because today is Tag der Deutschen Einheit. And if you are missing the Oktoberfest, then do go ahead and indulge in these shows and binge watch them, so that you can just stay connected with Germany even if it's not for the fest. Have some beer, enjoy with your friends and chill, and at the same time learn something new. Till then, see you in the next video. Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen, bis bald.